Hi everyone! Today we are flying from Bangkok to Vietnam and I'm going to make this video blog for you to show how we are traveling with our handbags. Actually we are moving every month but this time I felt yesterday a bit sad because I didn't want to leave Thai, and I know that we won't come shortly, but today I have such a feeling, of expectation, of adventures, traveling, and I want to fly to Vietnam and to explore Nha Trang one more. So it's almost time of our checkout. We have already prepared all things. I will show you, and let's go with me. So these are all my belongings. I should pack them into my backpack. So now you see how many things you can have if you are a backpack traveler. So now my things are ready. It's just this backpack I am taking with me, and my husband has the same backpack. It's handbag. I've forgotten to film how I'm going to 7-Eleven to take our breakfast, but we're having spinach sandwiches and they're very tasty. And as our checkout is at 12, now it is 10, I have some time to work. I am writing some plans for my articles. I'm going to write some articles while we will be moving from one city to another. Almost ready, waiting. So it's time to leave our room. This is the room we have been living in for 1 month, and it was actually a very good room with good energy. And the neighboring cat, she lived in the opposite flat, so we felt happy here, and I am glad we lived here. But now it's time to go on. So we close the door and head for next adventures. Now we have the whole day of moving from Bangkok to Nha Trang, Vietnam, and I hope it will be a very good day and a very productive one. Now we should give our keys to the administrator, to the manager of the hotel. My husband is doing it and saying that we are leaving, we are ready, but actually our flight is at 7 in the evening, so we will spend one more time in the co-working. Alex will play his favorite game and I will write an article for this hour which we are sitting in the co-working. We didn't want to prolong our room, it's okay just to sit and wait, it's a usual thing for us. Actually, most of time we are doing it. Yeah, a bit of Thailand for you and a bit of me. Yeah, here I am going to write an article about Wes Anderson's new movie, Asteroid City. I like writing on the way because it doesn't give me a chance to procrastinate. So now we're ready to go to eat something before going to the airport, and that's our neighborhood we've been living in for 1 month. It's Din Duong. We like it very much, and this is the temple, very popular one, and we are going to the cafe and feeling a bit sad, communicating about leaving our favorite spot in Bangkok. Okay. This is Texas Chicken, where we are going to have lunch today because it is very tasty here in this area and we need not to be hungry till the end of the day. This is Thai money and we are going to change some of them at the end of our lunch. Here in Texas Chicken you can order your lunch with the ATM machine and not at the counter. Just order and then pay at the counter. It's okay. We visited it many times during this month, so why not do it one more last time? Yeah, you see our lunch. It is very tasty, very fresh, and highly recommend. Okay, after lunch we're going to find some money exchange. We have like $100 in baht. We should exchange to take not bahts but dollars because it is much more convenient to do in this country. So we successfully managed it, and now we went to wait for the bus. Actually, it is quite a long wait for the bus in Bangkok, but we are not in a hurry. We have about 5 hours before our plane, so we don't use the subway, which is much more expensive. We are going by bus, and the wait is like half an hour. And this time we need to change the bus once, and there is a very heavy rain, so when we get out of the bus, we are stuck at the bus station because we have only hand baggage, and we should change the bus stop, and we cannot go anywhere because if our hand baggage gets soaked, we can get overweight during registration to our plane, which is not good at all. So we are standing at the bus stop. I'm filming some videos thinking that, oh yeah, of course, rain is great, it is beautiful, it is not so hot now in Bangkok, but please rain, can you stop, because we need to cross the street and we're almost late for our plane. Of course, we came out in advance, but if we stand here for 1 hour, we will be late. So we used our raincoat to save the hand baggage because rain didn't stop. We changed the bus stop, and now we're waiting for another bus, but now it is much better. It is okay because now we feel safe. The bus comes in 5 minutes and we're heading straight to Don Mueang airport. The rain is still heavy, but it is not a problem for us anymore. That's why I always do everything in advance. Alex got hungry and we came to 7-Eleven in the airport. Usually in the airport everything is very expensive and not so delicious, but 7-Eleven is always great. Yeah, here is Don Mueang airport, second airport in Bangkok, and that's where we will fly from. We came still very early because our plane is not on the table, but it's okay, we will wait for it. And as the registration starts, we go not to the registration but to the self-registrating machines, and I'm going to tell you more about it. If you are flying with your just hand baggage, you sometimes don't need to registrate at the counter. You just find the machine and it prints you the tickets, the boarding passes. It is very convenient and comfortable because you shouldn't stay in the queue, and also you should not be afraid of, for example, overweight of your baggage, because it won't be weight at all. But to find such machines and to be sure that it is possible, you should consult the air company staff. Yeah, I'm not going to film anything in the customs because it can be punished, and I don't advise you to film, to shoot any videos during your registration process. But you can believe me, we have overcome everything, and now we're waiting for our plane and searching for our gate. We're getting a bit tired. Also, I've written 4 articles during our movings on the bus stops, on the buses, and here waiting for the registration to be opened. So I feel really tired now. And also our plane is delayed for half an hour, and it is almost 7 o'clock in the evening. So it would be very great if you go to the plane shortly, but still we are waiting, playing, listening to music, reading something, charging our phones. Here it is possible, it's great news. And when the gate is open, we leave our backpacks in the queue, not to stand here. And finally we are getting on the plane. Our places are 10B and 10A near the window, so we find them, get into them, and I am actually going to read something during our flight. It is just 2 hours and I have a lot of books in my tablet. Yeah, I'm sure I will find something. By the way, do you love reading during your flight? Write in the comments. And look, we're very lucky, there is no one sitting with us. So the flight is very beautiful. I can see a lot of famous and recognizable spots in Bangkok, and I feel pity that you cannot see it with me because the iPhone's camera cannot transfer all the magic moments of getting off from the ground. It is really captivating, I think. So our flight takes 2 hours, and during these 2 hours, in 1 minute, don't forget to give this video a like and to subscribe to my channel. I'm showing a lot of interesting things about a digital nomad's life and AI, storytelling, TV series, and everything else. Well, okay, now we are ready to leave the plane. We're in Nha Trang in Vietnam. Actually, we have already been there 3 years ago before pandemic, but now it's time to revisit the city, to visit it once more. We got very quickly out of the airport because we don't even have baggage to take, and we took the night transfer for 100,000 dongs for one person, and now we are coming to Nha Trang. I am worried that the room we booked won't be so great, but we easily find our hotel, and so now the room, it is that beautiful as it had to be, because when we booked it, we couldn't prolong our booking, and all the other rooms in this hotel were much worse, and I was afraid that it was a mistake or scam or misunderstanding, and we booked not this good room but something else. But this room is really good, and it costs very little money, so I hope we will spend good time here. Now it's almost 12 at night, and I feel really tired because I didn't only flew from one country to another, but also I filmed the vlog. So now I'm going to fall asleep as soon as possible. And thank you that you spent this day with me. I hope it was interesting for you to view.